Hi everybody, this is Chelsea from Boston Moms, and we are partnering with Boston Children's Museum to show what real moms are doing with their kiddos at home during the quarantine. We are going to be making space sensory bottles today. I have an almost 4-year-old, and I have found that sensory bottles are a really cool calm down tool that we have been using. So this is pretty easy. Basically all you need is food coloring, cotton balls, and a water bottle. We are choosing to also use some super glue for the cap, and we are choosing to use glitter. But again, those are optional. You don't need to use those if you don't have them, although I really do recommend the super glue. So the first thing you do is you want to unravel your cotton balls. So we just take a cotton ball, and it's pretty easy to kind of pull them apart. So you just pull them apart a little bit, and then they unroll. So you take your water bottle, and you're gonna fill it up a third of the way about with cotton. You can use some scissors or a knife or something to push it down if you want. I'm going to use a butter knife just because that's easier, but that's not what I chose to use with my child. We used a wooden dowel. So once you get to this point, you're going to mix your first color. So we are going to put blue on the bottom. I found that blue, purple, and pink really mixes together very nicely, but again, the color choice is totally yours. So we're going to make some blue. I'm going to switch it around. I'm gonna add some glitter. So I'm gonna choose to do blue and add a little bit of gold. If you don't love glitter, this probably isn't the craft for you. We are going to use a funnel, but the wider your water bottle is and the better kind of pouring cups you have, you may not need one. So then you just pour the mixture in until it fills up. So I'm actually gonna put in a little bit more water here. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna add more cotton. So at this point, we want about 2/3 of the bottle to be stuffed. Again, roughly. And the next color that we have chosen is going to be purple. So we are going to make some purple. And we're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna add some glitter. I'm gonna do gold in this one. The chunkier glitter tends to work better just because you can see it easier, but whatever you have is fine. You can also add little gems if you have them. We've added little stars before, that was fun. So I'm just gonna pour the purple glitter mixture in. You can see in the bottle that it's starting to mix really nicely and look really cool. So now we're gonna fill the rest with cotton. Okay, we're gonna actually pack it in there pretty tightly this time. This is gonna be our last one. We're gonna mix in our last color, which for us is going to be pink. Mix it in, we're gonna add some more glitter, and we're gonna pour some in. Now I am taking our Brita filter and I'm just filling the rest of the bottle up with water. Okay, I'm gonna take my cap and my super glue. Just gonna choose to put some decent amount of super glue inside the cap. Again, I do warn you that this is food coloring. So if it does get on your kids' clothes or it gets on your floor, it's gonna stain. which is why we are choosing to glue the top. So we're gonna wait until that's pretty well on there. I'm gonna wipe it off. And there you go. You can see, you can kind of mix it around. The glitter goes up and down. And as the colors mix together, it just becomes a really beautiful, cosmic looking bottle. So again, these are Star Sensory bottles. And I hope you enjoyed our tutorial. Thank you very much. This is Chelsea from Boston Moms signing off.